Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our YouTube channel once again. And it is my hope and prayer that this video is actually going to find you guys in good health. Personally, I am fine. Kisumu is also fantastic. Maybe you could also let me know where you're watching the video from, the county or the country, in case you are out of the republic. Ladies and gentlemen, Raila Odinga today declared his support and endorsement for Tim Wanyonyi for Nairobi gubernatorial seat in 2027. For those who follow the politics of this country very closely, Tim Wanyonyi was actually a front-runner for the Nairobi gubernatorial seat in 2022. As fate would have it, Nairobi became one of the seats which was negotiated at the national level. And because Jubilee Party was supporting Raila Odinga's bid, they had an interest in Nairobi. So the Jubilee candidate, Polycarp Igathe, was fronted as the Azimio candidate. For those who followed that particular development very closely, Tim Wanyonyi was not very happy. His supporters were also not very happy. In fact, the question most people asked was simple. Why Polycarp Igathe when he just made a comeback to politics just 3 months to the elections? As fate would have it, Polycarp Igathe was defeated by Johnson Sakaja. But let me just share with you the 2022 results for Nairobi, the presidential results and the gubernatorial results, so that you can understand things which are not adding up. The ODM candidate for women rep won the seat, Pasaris, overwhelmingly. The senatorial candidate, ODM senatorial candidate, Edwin Sifuna, won the seat overwhelmingly. Raila Odinga won in Nairobi against Ruto. In fact, Raila Odinga garnered 767,000 votes in Nairobi, while Ruto garnered only 561, a difference of over 200,000. But when it came to the gubernatorial seat, Sakaja had 699,000, almost 700,000, while Igathe had 573. So which means there was something somewhere. Either those who supported Tim Wanyonyi decided not to vote for Igathe and voted for Sakaja. But why would Raila Odinga change his mind? That is what I want us to look here, because we all know that when Johnson Sakaja was declared the governor for Nairobi, he decided to work with Raila Odinga. In his own cabinet, I think there are 3 ODM nominees serving in his cabinet. My friend Ibrahim Auma, then there's Rosemary Kariuki, and then there is Gumo, the son to Gumo, who ought to have contested in Westlands. And there are several other chief officers who are seconded by ODM party. I know, like someone like Oscar Omoke are there. But why would Raila Odinga start this early supporting or campaigning for Tim Wanyonyi? The truth of the matter is that in politics, nothing happens out of mere coincidence. There's a reason why Raila Odinga is doing this. And that's what I want to explain to you guys right now. But before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is now. Let us get back to the points. Why do you think Raila Odinga has declared his support for Tim Wanyonyi? Number one, I strongly believe that Raila Odinga and ODM party in particular are keen on taking back the control of Nairobi. You know, Nairobi is one of the cities in the republic, the headquarters of politics. There is no way Raila Odinga can win the governor. I mean, there's no way Raila Odinga can win the Senate, the women rep, the presidential seat in Nairobi, but fail to win the governor. So I think in his mind, Raila thinks that they need to take control of Nairobi. If Raila had a governor, ODM governor, for example, in Nairobi, organizing these demonstrations would be very easy. His politics in Nairobi would be very easy. People like Gaucho would not be making noise. They would be placed somewhere. The frustrations people like Gaucho are facing in Jacaranda, where trees are being felled, would not happen. Raila Odinga struggling to get permit to hold rallies in Nairobi would not be a problem. Remember what Sonko did at Jacaranda some few years ago, just because Kidero joked with the governorship of Nairobi. So I tend to think that Raila Odinga and ODM are keen on taking back the control of Nairobi, and that can only happen if they have a governor. The question is, Tim Wanyonyi is a lawyer, Sifuna is a lawyer. How will that be balanced? But that's important. Number two, I'm also certain that Raila Odinga could be contemplating supporting Tim Wanyonyi because of Rigathi Gachagua and Johnson Sakaja's fallout in Nairobi. That fallout would mean that Sakaja is going to contest and Rigathi might sponsor a Kikuyu against Sakaja. As long as that can happen, it will be very easy for Tim Wanyonyi to sail through. Because one thing I know for sure is that Azimio supporters would still rally around Wanyonyi. It will also depend on other factors. Then Rigathi would sponsor that Kikuyu candidate. Then they'll split the Kikuyu votes in Nairobi with UDA. And that would mark the end of Johnson Sakaja in Nairobi. If that were to happen, Wanyonyi will be the governor. Number three, why Raila Odinga could be doing this, I think is about the 2027 political formation. Is Raila Odinga going to run, or is Raila Odinga going to be on the ballot in 2027? If he's not going to be on the ballot, who is going to be on the presidential ballot? Albert Kalonzo. If Raila Odinga will not be on the ballot, one of the conditions is going to be that the governor for Nairobi must be ODM. And that's where Tim Wanyonyi comes in. And the formation is very, very clear that you have Kalonzo with a camp of votes. Then you have ODM sponsoring Tim Wanyonyi. Then they do supporting Tim Wanyonyi. One touch. But I'm still asking myself, what will be the fate of Edwin Sifuna? Or what will be the fate of the current governor? I'm assuming he'll still be on the UDA side. So that's number three, political formation, which is also very important. Number four, if you ask me, it could also be about the 2022 political lessons. Raila Odinga learned tough political lessons in 2022. One of the lessons he learned was that sometimes it's just fair to give people a chance. Tim Wanyonyi was obviously more popular than Igade. That's a fact. In fact, if Tim Wanyonyi were to be left to contest against the current governor, chances are that the Luhya votes, majority of Luhya votes, which made the difference for Sakaja would have gone to Tim Wanyonyi. If you look at the difference between Sakaja and Igade, they were around 100 and something. You can safely say that those votes probably were lawyers who felt that Azimio betrayed them by supporting Igade. So Raila Odinga learned his lessons that sometimes when someone is popular, give them a chance. Don't take certain political risk. Because the risk Raila took was that faith that he was going to be the president, and therefore Uhuru and UDA and the Kikuyu nation needed Nairobi. And lastly, I also tend to think that it's about loyalty. If you look at Tim Wanyonyi, the way Azimio mistreated him or mismanaged his gubernatorial bid, he still came down, contested in Westlands. I can assure you, if Tim Wanyonyi was another member of parliament, and after all those things, he will be the one leading anti-Raila Odinga campaigns in Nairobi. He's not doing that. He has stuck with Raila Odinga. He's the one organizing political activities, trying to revamp ODM in Nairobi. Just today, he organized a very successful event in Nairobi. So which means his loyalty to the ODM party and Raila Odinga is still intact. His own brother is the Speaker of the National Assembly. He would be today singing Kenya Kwanza from the rooftop of his car. Tim Wanyonyi is not doing that. So he has proved that indeed he is loyal. And because loyalty is rewarded, Raila Odinga is going to support him. Which begs the question, where is Babu Owino in all this? My hypothesis is that Babu Owino is likely to be prevailed upon to be the senator for Nairobi. Then Tim Wanyonyi serves as the governor. Then Babu Owino will become the next governor after Tim Wanyonyi. Because Babu's equation will also be affected as long as Raila will continue campaigning for Wanyonyi. I don't know what to think, but that's my take. Thank you guys. In case you're watching the channel for the first time, please take a second or two. Click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Thank you, and may you have a good day. Bye-bye.